What if two machinists start with the same piece of metal, the same drawing, and the same deadline, yet one finishes the job in hours while the other takes days? Here's the surprising part. Neither method is wrong. One has shaped industries for generations, while the other powers modern manufacturing. So which one actually wins, manual machining or CNC machining? Let's find out. If you've spent time in a machine shop, you've probably heard this debate. Some machinists love manual machines for their control, craftsmanship, and hands-on feel. Others prefer CNC machining for its speed, precision, and repeatability. Maybe you are learning machining, running a shop, or wondering if CNC is replacing manual work. If so, you are not alone. This debate has existed for decades. But what if comparing them as competitors is the wrong approach? In some situations, a manual machine can outperform a CNC machine. In others, CNC wins by a mile. The real answer depends on something many people overlook. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly where each method shines. Let's start with manual machining. Manual machining relies on the skill of the operator. Every movement is controlled by hand. Its biggest advantage is flexibility. For repairs, prototypes, and one-off parts, manual machining can be extremely efficient. There's no need for programming or complex toolpaths. An experienced machinist can often produce a simple part faster than it would take to create and verify a CNC program. Manual machining also teaches cutting fundamentals. You can feel vibration, hear chatter, and better understand how materials behave. However, manual machining has limits. Consistency becomes harder in large production runs. Complex geometries require significant skill, and productivity depends heavily on the operator. Now let's look at CNC machining. CNC stands for Computer Numerical Control. Machines follow programmed instructions rather than manual movements. Its biggest strengths are precision, repeatability, and productivity. Once verified, a program can produce identical parts repeatedly with excellent accuracy. CNC machines can also create complex shapes that would be difficult or impossible to produce manually. Multi-axis machining, automated tool changes, and continuous operation make CNC ideal for production environments. However, its biggest strengths are precision, repeatability, and productivity. Once verified, a program can produce identical parts repeatedly with excellent accuracy. CNC machines can also create complex shapes that would be difficult or impossible to produce manually. Multi-axis machining, automated tool changes, and continuous operation make CNC ideal for production environments. However, CNC also has drawbacks. Programming takes time and skill, setup can be lengthy, and machine costs are much higher. For simple one-off jobs, CNC isn't always the most practical option. So who wins? For craftsmanship and hands-on control, manual wins. For speed and repeatability, CNC wins. For learning machining fundamentals, manual wins. For complex parts and production work, CNC wins. For repair work and quick modifications, manual often wins. The truth is that manual and CNC machining aren't enemies. They are tools designed for different purposes. The best machinists understand both and know when to use each one. That's the real advantage. What do you think? If you could only choose one machine for your workshop, would you pick manual or CNC? Let us know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more CNC machining and manufacturing content. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.